Hey, all you fabulous and phenomenal A4J divas. This is your girl Jill of Jill and Treal, and I'm so excited to be able to take a minute to do a quick video for you ladies. And when I thought about what video I wanted to do, I said I wanted to revisit why we even started this mission of reaching out to women. And it had a lot to do with helping women to make the right choice in their dating relationships, because we realized that women often make bad choices when it came to dating, and it created a wedge, or it waged like a division between our relationship with God, because we tend to want to please that guy over pleasing God. So it has some confusion in the department of our relationships. So we want to clear that confusion, and we want to spend just a few minutes giving you 5 tips, 5 must-haves that you must do when you're whether you want to say, we're not going to say looking for a man or finding a man. We're going to talk about making the right choice when it comes to dating. 5 essential things you should do. This is geared for Christian women. So if you're a Christian woman, you should continue to watch this. If you're open to the Christian principles, which find to be true, inherent, infallible words that is true whether you're a Christian or not, very, very powerful things. So let me just go right into it without wasting another moment. So the first thing we encourage women to do when you're out, guys coming in, approaching you, all this good type of jazz, you need to find out if he's a Christian. And we're not talking about a title Christian here. Oh yeah, I'm Christian, my mom's saving the pastor. Yeah. Do he follow Christ? Okay, is he going to church? Does he go to Bible study? Does he ever read his Bible? When's the last time he did that? How often does he pray? We need to find this out, because when we're talking about yoking and getting with somebody, we want somebody that's going in the same direction that we are. And the Bible is basic instructions before leaving this earth. The Bible, B-I-B-L-E, basic instructions before leaving this earth. So if he's not aligned with that, who is he following? So this is very critical, okay? The next point is this guy should not be easily angered. I don't know what it is today. There are just so many men that struggle in this department. They tend to be aggressive. They tend to be short-tempered. This is a big deal. This is a big deal because this type of behavior leads to violence. Violence against you, your family. This leads to emotional and physical abuse. We just want to veer away from somebody that's easily angered. Some quick signs. Pay attention when people are driving, how they respond, road rage. Pay attention how they treat other people. We can't judge people we can't assess people by how they treat us, because people are going to treat us a certain kind of way, right? To woo us over, especially if they're trying to code us. But you want to look at how they're treating other people. Make sure they're not easily angered. Pay attention to their temperament and how they respond when you're late and other little things. How are they handling that? Okay. The third tip is you want to make sure that we're not dealing with a guy that he's self-centered, that everything is about him and what he wants to do. He wants to take you where he wants to go and when he wants to go do it. Be mindful of that. Even how he invests and spends his money and things. Is it all about just him? Is he giving? Does he care about other people? Or you're not saying he has to give all of his money or wealth to somebody else, but you got to pay attention to these things. This is showing you people's heart. Okay? The fourth thing is, does he have self-control? Does he always feel the need to be physical with you? I'm talking about self-control with the body. Can he control his sexual desires? Is he a lustful guy? Does he seem thirsty? You need to pay attention to all of this, okay? So know this. If he's complimenting you always on the bottom half of your body, or saying things like that, or touching you, you need to get that under control. You need to make first 2, even before you even go on dating, you need to make sure you understand what standards and boundaries you're going to be implementing. And we're going to be talking a lot about that at the conference that's coming up next weekend. And I'm going to be telling you about that in just one moment. So if you're not registered, you're going to need to be there. So listen for this. The 5th thing is emotional stability. Okay? How does he talk to you? Is that in an even tone, harsh, or abrupt? Does he use profanity around you, or do you talk about your body, or other sexual, how does he handle situations? Talking about emotional stability. I was kind of going into 6 there for a second, because it's 10 tips and we're only giving 5 here. So how does he handle his emotional situation? Rather even if he lost a loved one in his family or different situations, you want to have a temperature check on his emotional stability and his ability to respond to unforeseens, to adversity, to negative situations, in conflict and things like this. It's important to know how people are going to respond. Because we do, just like a guy looking for a woman that's predictable, we also want some predictability about him and what he would and would not do. Not say you always know. Well, anyway, as promised, those are the 5 tips. If you want the other 10, if you want the other 5 to have all 10 tips, I encourage you to go to our website at jillandtreal.com, JILLANDTREAL.com. That's kind of like a holding place blog right now. If you scroll down, go to blogs, and then go all the way down to our very first blog, Making the Right Choice, we talked about that. We're so excited about everything that God is about to do with you and He's doing in the kingdom. And we're having this conference coming up next weekend, May 9th and 10th, the Fabulous I Am's Women's Extravaganza. If you're in the southeast region of the United States, I urge you to come. You cannot afford to miss this conference. This conference is a spiritual growth and relationship development conference. And we're going to be talking about how can you continuously grow close to God, not compromise your relationship with God, and still, if you're a single woman, how can you, be single and happy, and to make sure that you're attracting the godly man and you know what to look for. We're going to be talking about intimacy with God. We're going to be talking about how to overcome adversity. We're going to have a fashion show to close it out and a male panel. It's going to be amazing. We're going to be talking about releasing the baggage, bondage, fear from our past, guilt, shame from our past, so we really can just be liberated from that and just so we can experience extraordinary. We want to experience, extraordinary life, whether you're a single life, a dating life, a marriage life. We want to have it to be extraordinary. That's what God called us to have, fulfillment in these areas. So I believe that's my time. Again, visit us at jillandtreal.com. Stroll all the way back. This was our original blog, Making the Right Choice, from March 27th, 2011. So it's the very first blog we ever post, and you can get all the tips there. Make sure you like us on Facebook. Our original initiative is Abstaining for Jesus. You can like us there. Hit us up on Twitter as well at Jill and Treal, We're also on Google+. And most importantly, subscribe to our YouTube video channel because you want to stay connected. And also, when you go on social media, share this with your friends so they can stay in the know. We want all the ladies to be in the know. And go over to our conference website at fabulousiam.com and register for the conference. The conference is coming up. We have a pre-registration special for only $67. $67, right, for a 2-day conference starting Friday at 6 p.m. going all the way till like 11ish. You can stay around later if you want, and then Friday morning when we're starting again at 8 o'clock, it's going to be the bomb.com. So happy Fabulous Friday. This is your girl Jill from Jill and Treal, saying we love you so much. Thank God and Jesus for dying on a cross. He shows us the ultimate love and sacrifice, and we thank Him for that. Until next time, be blessed.